Hi guys, Dom here and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a makeup tutorial. Hopefully it'll be quick and hopefully it'll be insightful. I'm going to do one from Refinery29 Beauty. Their videos have a tendency to be a little off-putting. I'm gonna take a look at the video and then I'm going to add my own twist to it as to how I do a neon eye. So without further ado, let's get started. But please be sure to subscribe and like. I'm going to be posting more art videos. I'm going to be posting makeup videos. I like tech. I like video games. So as I get this stuff together, more videos will be coming. So let's get started. Okay, so let's watch this video. It's a very short video, probably like a minute. Okay, so they're putting concealer on her eye. And they're using powder to set it, which is fine. The concealer is white, which is also fine, because you're gonna cover it up. Usually when you're wearing like a bright color over top, it'll help saturate it. But the color that they used is a bright like fuchsia pink, and I don't think they wet it to prime. I don't think they took her eye shape into consideration, and they just lined it with a purple liner. I mean, it's okay, but it's not. And I think because she's dark skinned, they did her lips in like a weird, that looks streaky as hell. Okay, what are you doing with her eyebrows? No. She's very pretty, but no. No, we are not doing that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is not that. We are going to revamp that. So we'll use the primer the same way, but we're going to use a fuchsia pink like they did, and we're going to add a little twist to it. So let's go ahead and get started. I am going to be using, we're gonna try to hide our background. There we go. Let's up a little closer. My hair is annoying. Okay, we're gonna use the Nivea Men's, see if you can see it, Pulse Shave Balm as a moisturizing primer base. With this look, it's more focused on the eyes, which is fine. But I mean, like, make sure to prime your face, whether you're wearing makeup, no makeup, whatever you want to do. We're gonna keep it true to the video and not put on foundation, but we will use a powder. But I'm going to take, let's see, let's close that up before I spill it everywhere. We're going to take the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, and it's a gel-like consistency, so that way, for my oily ass face, it will be fine. It will smooth over. I think this has silicone in it too. It's always good to look and see what the products actually have in it, so you can get an idea of how they work. I just always think plastic or not here silicone, but it helps smooth it out. It helps smooth it out. I can't talk today. And yeah, it's really good for oily skin. So we're gonna do that. Gonna take our big old fluffer brush that it's a face powder brush, but I really just use it for foundations and powders and all that good jazz. And we're gonna use mainly drugstore stuff. So like the Pulse Shave Balm was $6. This isn't necessarily a drugstore brand, but this is like, I think this small size is like 12 bucks. So it's on the cheaper side, because if you get a full version, it's like 30 something dollars. I'm like, that's a bit much. So next we're gonna take the Fit Me Maybelline Matte and Poreless powder in 360 Mocha, and just put that all over our face. All over our face. Tap, tap, tap a little bit, and just go in all over our face to set the primer, because all of our eye stuff is gonna be super bold and bright, which is fine, but really. Now see, since I have darker marks on my face, I am going to go in with concealer, just a very little bit, to brighten up my eyes. You could also use this as an eyeshadow primer if you wanna. When you get hair on your lip, it's just like, what the hell happened? Okay, we're gonna use this tiny ass mirror. I don't know if I should have did that, but I'm going to do it. Anywhere on my skin is like whole water, and you use foundation. I'm not using foundation because the video doesn't use foundation. So, you know, we're just gonna go. They didn't say nothing about concealer, so I'm gonna take my sponge and go in and get rid of some of that dark eye thing going on. Not a whole lot, but I know I have freaking dark marks. And I kind of hate them. We're just gonna tap, 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 tap. Although I would love to do this look with foundation. Maybe I'll do it with foundation afterwards. You could always do your eyes first and then go back in and do the foundation if you wanna, but we're just gonna stick to this. Okay, we're gonna hit another layer of powder. And when I put my powder on, I tend to just tap, instead of, you know, swirling all that shit on my face. This one actually helps act as a setting powder and as a base. Cause I mean, we ain't using foundation, but we want it as even as we can go. Sorry if my lighting is kind of weird. I'm sitting near the window, but whatever to that. Let's go ahead and start priming the eyes, because we want to do the eyebrows and the lips last. So in the video, she used a white as hell primer. I'm just gonna say that. I tend to like using a white primer just like she did. So I am going to use, as soon as I find my right brush, yes! I'm getting excited. I'm getting look. Or should I use? No, we need it lighter than that. We were gonna use the Kat Von D, but we are going to, I can't believe I threw that for effect. Really? We are going to use the other Kat Von D, the High Voltage Eye Primer. Now this, when it first came out, because I think this is when it first came out, I've always mentioned this in my other makeup videos, it's bright and white as hell. Bright and white as hell. La, 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 la. That is ridiculous. I mean, if you're like this skin tone, yellow undertone too, it'll work. But since I have a yellow undertone, it doesn't matter how bright it is, it's getting covered up anyway. So we're gonna take the foundation brush and just go ham on my eyeball, just like in the video. And we're gonna take a more exact brush and smooth out the curves, because we don't want the color to go anywhere. We want this to be nice and easy. I mean, we're getting there. It just looks hella freaking crazy. Okay, let's take a more exact brush and just go in on this.
Because holy crap. We're gonna save this. Okay. I always laugh because Refinery29's makeup, unless it's like they're really pro videos, I'm gonna say movies, they're really pro videos, it tends to look really horribly bad.
Whoa, that looks crazy on camera. One eye is bigger than the other. Let's fix that just to smidge it. We're gonna take it up a little bit in the crease on this eye. Gonna get it as even as we can because I don't feel like that's as even as I could go. So let me see. I always do that to check my evenness. I couldn't find this. We're gonna take our Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray, shake that up, and then spray our little brush. Don't breathe that in, guys. Okay, and dip it into our shadow, or what the fuck? Press it into our shadow called Cake. And then we are going to just start applying to the lid. Hopefully this sticks. Now see, it's starting to come out like how the video eyeshadow color looked. But we need to get this first layer on, and then we're going to do something marvelous to it. Or at least in my opinion, it's going to be marvelous. So get that first layer on. Re-wet the brush as often as you need to, but make sure you don't make the eyeshadow kind of like murky and gross in its own container, because then it's a little hard to work with. And I'm just applying all over that concealer. What I'm going to do, because I love matching very crazy colors, we're just going to go into the color Paradox into this palette. And it's such a pretty orange. Orange and pink does match. Pink is a lighter, what is that? Lighter gradient of red. So orange and red, orange and pink. It usually goes together, but it's such a bright contrast. You're gonna pop this on the end of this. Nice. We're gonna prove to them that you can make a wearable look and it be wild and fun and crazy and not look like you did this in the dark. Okay? Okay. So tappa. If you guys got that, you're awesome. That is a definite old Simpsons reference. Definite. And see, that already looks way better. And I'm not even blending it yet. So we're just gonna pack this on. I am so tempted to do I am so tempted to do a tone in the back, such as brown, like up here, but that's not how she had it. That's not how she fucking had it. Okay, so we're gonna blend this color. I just pat it off the brush a little bit. Blend the edges so it looks like it just falls into that shape, but you can tell you kind of cut that crease a little bit. That's okay if it carries up a little. It's not gonna carry up too much because of the previous base, but you don't want it to be an obvious separation. What I mean obvious separation, like you just threw it at your face and it landed there. And some of this is going up, that's okay. It's still kind of like a cut crease gradient. So now we are going to do the blue that she did on the bottom, and I am not understanding why she did the blue, but I guess she's thinking pink and blue. I don't know. So we're gonna get another palette to do our waterline on that. Yeah, I'm at a loss for this blue. So what we're gonna do, it's gonna be more of a teal color. How freaking pretty is this? Does it even say what the name of this color is? Oh, it doesn't. Okay, we're using the Line eyeshadow. This really cool, like teal shimmery type of blue from the Graffiti Pop collection by Maybelline. Use my handy dandy trusty eyeliner. Nyx, you're killing me with this title. Ugh, what is the title? I can never read this. Slide on, glide on, stay on, indefinitely a turn on. Waterproof extreme shiny eyeliner. Why? And we're gonna do this very oddly because filming, and I don't have 3 hands, but this liner is super smooth. I think I've mentioned this before. It's super smooth and it goes on really nicely. Oh, we didn't stab ourselves in the eye. And that's super bright. Ooh. Okay, let me quit weird laughing. That blue is amazing. This blue is amazing, even though it's more green. And then what we're gonna do, we're not gonna tap the excess off. We can brush the excess off later. We're just gonna hit our eye line where we put the blue eyeshadow. It's very subtle, it's very sweet, but it's also very bright, as you can see. Now what we're gonna do different from the video is we're gonna bring the eyeliner and the eyeshadow down on the bottom lid just to brighten it up. Just a little bit because it looks a little dead on the bottom. I mean because you can be glamorous and gorgeous on the budget. I don't know what other people are telling you, but you can do it. I'm just gonna line up to that corner. But to really bring out these eye colors, it's always cool to use like some sort of bronzer or shimmer or anything of that nature. I love that. It's like a gel, and this stuff works so gorgeously. I would test it on yourself first, but it doesn't break me out, and I have like the most sensitive skin in the world, so you know. And we're just gonna blend this in, especially in the next spot we left. Oh, it's glowing! We're gonna do more to this glow, don't you worry. Here's another rule of thumb too. The eyeshadow primer base is really cool to use, and I'm surprised in the video that they didn't use a shimmer, but I think because if her skin was oily they didn't use a shimmer shadow, but you can definitely use a shimmer shadow and it be on top of a matte base or even a matte primer base, because you can do it that way, but you can't do it the other way, otherwise the makeup would just slip off. Now, for eyebrows, what we're going to do is we're gonna add a little bit of definition, not a lot, because we want the eyebrows and the rest of the face to look as natural as possible. We want our eyes to pop. We will blend that later, trust me. So we're gonna take the Precisely My Brow pencil by, who is this by? Benefit. You know what? I should not forget that. And just brush our little brushies up. And what I'm going to do, and this is how I usually do it, I just line the bottom part of my eyebrow, and just a little bit of the top and connect them down. I'll brush a little bit in between, but that's pretty much it. My eyebrows are so thick that I don't necessarily need all that other stuff. But this eyebrow is the troublesome one, so I have to take it out a little bit more and then just brush to fill that in. They don't look exactly alike, but they look similar. And I want similar, not exactly alike, because then I get that Sharpie eyebrow effect. And unless that's what you like to do, I don't do it, so and then we're just gonna brush some eyebrow gel. This is by Ardell, and I usually just brush this in to blend it through. I don't know why I don't blend it and then brush it in. That's what I do, you know. Next we are going to set the face using our D-Slick Primer by Urban Decay. Hopefully we don't die. I'm obviously holding my breath. Anytime you get any like little sparkles like that, you can use a powder brush to just kind of knock that away really quickly. What we're going to do to take away from our imperfections, because we do not have on any foundation, to blur those out, we are going to use, like, I'm trying to be all dramatic, it's not working. We are going to use our Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Sun Dipped. Nice. I hate that the sun is changing as I'm doing this, and I'm like, let me have my moment. Oh, I love that. I absolutely love that. Man, we already primed our lips with Carmex. I'm sorry, I know there's lip primers out there, but I prefer Carmex. But we're gonna use my kind of plummy lip liner. We're not gonna use a lot because once I put it on, it will take away from the eyes. So we're just gonna carefully line the lips. And we're just gonna take LA Colors Glossy Lips. This is very sheer, but it has orange sparkles in it. I mean, obviously. This is only like $1 too. It's really, really cool, but it's such a pretty color. It adds orange without adding too much opaque color to it. So I really like it. It's not sticky. It's thick, but it's not sticky. Always make sure you do that with your lip glosses and lipsticks, because otherwise you're going to get it on your teeth, or you're going to get it, you're going to get that weird line on your lip, which I absolutely hate. Next, we're going to go back to the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and we're going to pluck that on top of our highlight that's in the middle of our eye. And how we're going to do that, we're going to take a small brush, preferably the same brush as we used. We're going to spray it again. I just sprayed the camera, aka my iPhone, but whatever. And instead of going into the bronzed color in the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, we're going to go into the Moonstone, or you can even dip into the Tourmaline because it's a pink undertone. and it matches that pinky shimmery shade. So we're gonna do that, dip into that a little, and we're going to highlight our little baby eyeball. If you're being really extra, you can go in with the NYX Liquid Illuminator Born to Glow highlighter. It's a liquid highlighter, and this is in 01 Sunbeam. I tend not to use this one because if you're not great at blending liquid, it's not going to be the best thing for you. But you can take that. You can take that on, I prefer my finger because this has a little bit of pinky undertone too, to go with the bronze and all of that good jazz. And you can pop it on top of your highlighter. Just be very careful because this streaks, and that's why I don't use it on the daily, otherwise I would. Be very careful. Look in the mirror. Blend, 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 blend. And lastly, lashes. If you want, you can put on lashes. I suggest lashes, but at the same time, I don't, because I'm being kind of lazy right now. So what you want to do is take your favorite mascara or any mascara you want to use and go ahead and plop that on. So I am taking my voluminous butterfly effect. Yeah. Okay, last but not least, now we are going to set all this with another layer of setting spray. Honestly, anybody who breathes that in, I don't know how you are doing that. See, this way you can take something, and no offense to Refinery29, you guys come out with awesome videos, but some of the makeup videos are a little off. And thank you guys for watching my video. If you want to try this look, please do. It's so easy. It's just taking your time. It didn't take me very long to do this. It's just a matter of taking your time when you first apply the primer, because that's the most important part, because this will stay on. The primer will stay. So after that, have fun, experiment, try something new, and be sure to subscribe to my channel and videos. I'll have more coming soon, and thanks for watching. Bye.